Hello and welcome to Patra's Warhammer Fantasy Battle Report number 9. This one is a long delayed battle report and I apologize to all of you who I made promises of bringing a new report very soon. I finally got motivated to do this long delayed battle report after I watched the announcement video from TilmanXL on Steam Power TV for his new website, which is www.dicerage.com, I think. I will post you all the links in the description below. And yeah, this is basically like a wargamer community, or not a community, maybe just a site, a homepage where all the links to battle reports on YouTube or any other places where you can post them, and other hobby-related videos can be found, and you can just sign in for free and post your own stuff. So this will be my first entry on that site. I think this is a great effort. The page is nicely done, and I shout out a big thank you to TilmanXL and all the guys that participated in the construction of this site. I think if you are interested in war games, and I think you are because you're watching this, then you should definitely check it out. If you do content yourself, maybe go there and post a link. I think it's worth it and it's a nice effort. However, let's go to the report of the battle I had against my frequent opponent and his Wood Elves. We have a 2500 point battle. He uses the very same list as the day before, and I made some minor changes. Now, we roll meeting engagement. He deploys first. One unit of Glade Guard is in reserve. It's the unit with the flaming banner. He deploys, as you can see here, from the right to the left, starting with a unit of Glade Guard on the hill, his Altar Kindred, then his Great Eagle unit of 10 Dryads with the Branch Wraith, thanks to Keflong at this point, who gave me a lot of words I always can find. If you realize a point where I'm looking for termini of English Warhammer language that I don't know, and you know them, just post them below. That was really appreciated. I think it helps me out. Yeah, the unit of Dreads. Then we go to a unit of 20 Eternal Guard behind the woods with his General, who is a level 4 mage with the Law of Life, and his BSB. The Eternal Guard has the Standard of Discipline. Then he has a Treekin and a unit of, no, not a Treekin, a Tree Man, and a unit of 6 Treekin. Then a unit of another 10 Eternal Guard, oh no, and 10 Glade Guard, another unit of 11 or 12, maybe 10 Glade Guard, then another unit of Dryads, the Mushrooms of Doom, and a unit of 3 Warhawk Riders. My deployment, starting from the right, I have a Great Eagle, a Trinex Chariot, another Great Eagle, a Noble on a Great Eagle, 5 Reaver Knights, 30 Spearals with my Prince General, who has, again thanks to Keflong, I can say this correctly, the Blade of Leaping Gold. Then the other Trickster's Shirt, and what was it? The Armor of Kalidor. Then I have a White Lion Chariot, a unit of 23 Spear Elves with my level 4 mage with the Law of Shadows, and what was it? The Pholariath's Robe, and the Talisman of Sephiri, and the Silver Staff. Then my BSB with the Radiant Gem of Hoeth, and the Law of Death. Then I have 14 White Lions with the Banner of Sorcery and the Amulet of Light. 10 archers with a musician, and 6 silver hands with a musician, proxied by a piece of cardboard and my Shadow Warrior models that performed not so well in the last battle. He goes first, and after his vanguard movement and his movement phase in Wood Elves turn 1, his Warhawk Riders are right there in front of my archers and shooting away at them. Other than that, he moves up almost everything, with the exception of his Glade Guard that was already on the board, and his Glade Guard that wasn't comes onto the board. During his magic and shooting, he kills 2 of the archers, but that's it. He gets Earthblood off on the Eternal Guard, but who cares? Then I am in High Elves turn 1. The archers charge the Warhawk Riders, who flee and get away. The Silverhelms charge the Warhawk Riders, who flee and get away again. Just barely, but they do. Then on this side, I triple charge the unit of Dryads with I triple charge the unit of Dryads with 2 Great Eagles and my Trianac Chariot. I charge my Lion Chariot through the woods into the Treeman, and I charge my Spear Elves with the Prince into the Treeman, which doesn't succeed. In the case of the Spear Elves, the White Lion Chariot makes the charge, makes his impassable terrain test, but got strangle rooted to death, not to death, but he loses 1 or 2 wounds. In my magic phase, I get off the strength debuff, don't know the name, on the Dryads, reducing their strength by 1. And this is where the White Lions are, and where the White Lion Chariot isn't anymore because he got destroyed by the Treeman. Here you can see an overview of the board, and you can see that my Trianac Chariot and the 2 Eagles are still where they were in the last picture. This means that Dryads survived the triple charge. I really didn't think they would, but they did. Maybe I killed the Branch Wraith, I can't remember that, but I think I can't see him in the next pictures. Whatever, the Dryads make their test and we stick. Really not the thing I hoped for. Yeah, and here's just the other side of the board, where you can see how it looks. In Wood Elves turn 2, the Altar Kindred charges into the flank of the Great Eagle in the flank of the Dryads, and his Great Eagle charges into the flank of my Reaver Knights. And I wanted to mention at this point that the tree thingy behind the Reaver Knights we treat as an altar of Cain, so all the things around him are frenzied, which means we have a fight going on between a frenzied Great Eagle and frenzied Reaver Knights. Yes. What ever. Good. Now let's go on. He charges the Treekin into the unit of White Lions, and on this side he just moves his Warhawk Riders behind the Silverhelms. And there's a rule question that came up, and please tell me what you think or what you know maybe about this. The Warhawk Riders are fast cavalry. I charge them with the archers. They choose to flee, so they are allowed to, if they rally, to move and shoot again. But I charged them again with the Silverhelms, and so they were forced to flee. And we decided we will treat them like they just are allowed to make their fast cavalry thing. But at the moment, I'm not sure. I think we looked it up, but I'm not sure. So if you know, please tell me. Yes, During shooting and magic, I think he didn't get too many things off. During close combat, he killed both my great eagles and chased the Tyrannic chariot away, which was really sad. So now another rule question: does a fleeing chariot inflict impact hits? In 7th it did. We couldn't find it in the rulebook for 8th edition. So if you know that, again, please tell me. We didn't do any impact hits because we couldn't find it. So maybe we did it wrong. But he's staying in the woods, made his dangerous terrain test, and we go to the next picture where you can see that the Reavenites survived the Eagles' attack, at least 3 of them lose combat but stay and make their combat reform. The Treekin and the White Lions really hack away at each other, and I kill 2 of the Treekin, inflict 2 wounds on another, and he kills 5 of the lions, so the combat really went in my favor, but he stays. This is due to the Amulet of Light, so if you ever play against Wood Elves with your lovely High Elves, take the Amulet of Light. It really is great. There is an overview of the board after Wood Elves turn 2, and we go to another one of those, and here we go to High Elves turn 2. I think I drink the potion of foolhardiness with, and charge the Noble on the Great Eagle into the unit of Glade Guard, taking their stand and shoot, surviving it easily, and on the other side, or in the middle, I charge the Silver Helms into the Treekin, which is really great. So I have them in the flank, I get the combat bonus, and I'm pretty confident to kill a lot of them. During magic and shooting, I didn't achieve anything, I think. Well, can't remember at the moment. During close combat, yeah, I kill 2 Treekin, but the Treekin kill like 7 White Lions, and yeah, that is bad news because now I think I won by 1. He holds, and now I'm ready for a counter charge by his Eternal Guard or some other unit. And there is not much White Lions left to do with Treekin. Yeah, my Noble on the Great Eagle on the other side of the board makes short work of the Glade Guard, chases them and runs them down. The Reavenites hold against the Great Eagle. I think this time they win and he loses his frenzy. And we go to Wood Elves turn 3. The Altar Kindred charges into the flank of the Reavenites. He's standing there on the hill because the model wouldn't fit in. So by Reavenites, he charges his Eternal Guard into the flank of my Silver Helms, so bye Silver Helms and White Lions. All of a sudden, it doesn't look so good. On this side, he just moves up his Dryads, and he will fly his Warhawk Riders to another position, I think, yeah. You can see it barely in the picture there. But the main thing of that picture is to see that the Eternal Guard and the Treekin wipe out the White Lions and reduce the Silver Helms to half strength, chase them away. The Great Eagle and the Altar Kindred only managed to kill 1 of the Reavenites, surprisingly, who also flee and get away.